Now let's create this profile card that we see on the home page, which contains the name, image, and the bio. I mean headline. So we need to create a div here first in the post status main. So make a div. Give this a class name of post status because the same thing will be here. I mean with yes, but okay, the same thing. This is not the same thing. Let's try this class post status. Okay, no, this class. Let's try. Okay, no, 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 no. Let me create our own class. Say, let's say the name will be user details. Yes. Now let me come over here, and we can just add the height as 550 px. Sorry, width as 550 px. Hide this height and these items. Yes, just add them, and we will have will have a card here like this. But if you see, the height is big for this, so just make this as 200. Wait, 200. Yes, now it's a little bit bigger, but let's try 180. Yes, I guess that's fine. Okay. Now in this card, we need to show the current detail of the user, which is logged in. So we have one state here, I mean one prop here called current user that we're getting. So we can just check it in the console. Then we can just map through the items in the object, in this object, which is current user. So first is the name in the profile card on LinkedIn. So they add name. So say current user dot name. So we will see the name here. Then we have the headline. So just let me copy this, paste it, and this will be called as headline. Headline is here. Now before that we have the image. I mean the picture. So say image src. Let's add an alt tag called say, what is the name of the key here? It is called, what is the name? Image link. Yes, so just add it here, and current user dot image link. Save them. The image will be here, but it will be very big, so we have to cut it. So the class name, let's say user image, or let's say, let me just remove the class name. In the user details, let's add img tag and say width as 100 px. So it has been shorted. Okay, width is fine. Let's say border radius 50% to make it rounded. So if we are making this, we have to add the height also. So say 100 px. Okay, then object fit, let's say contain. Okay, or cover. What about cover? Yes, cover is fine. Now we have all of these items. We can make this height as auto, that it can be filled automatically, so it's fine. Now in this, we need to add the items in the center. So the display flex direction column to make the things the way it was. I mean in a column, then align items center. So these are in the center now. So this image should have a margin top of, let's say, 30 px. Yes, so we have this just like this, but the width is, I think, too big. Or we can add border 1 px solid, and let's say this, but we cannot see it. So what if we make it a little bit black? See what happens. Okay, leave it at that, and say padding 10 pixels. Okay, 10 is too much. Let's try 5. Yes, 5 is fine. I think. Yes. So we have this image and the name after this. So let me design the name. So if you check here, okay, let's make this class name as name. Now in here, just let me add dot name font weight, say 600. Yes. Font family, say system UI. Yes. Then what we have here is the headline. So make this as headline. Then in the headline, let me check. Okay, we just need the font. I mean font family. Yes. Also, let me shift this to the top. So margin top minus 20 px. Okay, 15. Yes, 15 is fine. Okay, so we are rating this. Okay, but the thing is, if you check that this image is on the edge of the card. Okay, so we can move it to the top. So say margin, let me remove margin top 30 or just make it minus 30. Okay, it goes up. So here in this one, we should say, we should make margin top as 50 px or 100. Yes, it's fine here. So, okay, now let me move this a little bit, called 50 px or 60. Yes, I think that's fine. Yes, it's fine. So we have to remove these items. I'll just make this as 2 or 1. Yes, I guess that looks fine. But this is small at the image. So make the width as 80 and height as 80. It's hard to calculate the exact dimensions. So if we are doing this, so margin top should be 50 or 40. Yes, 40 is fine. But it is very much small. So revert it back to 100. Now this looks fine. Okay. Now we have this image at the top here. Okay. So what is, okay, one thing we have done. Okay, let me also add the image here in the start a post card. So we have this button. So before that, let me just copy this image and add it here. Wait, this image, let me add it here. Okay, let me give this a class name of post image, and let's see what we get. Okay, I don't want you to see this. So post image width, say 100 px. Okay, this should not be here. Where is the, okay, it's in post status. Here this should be. Yes, but it is too much, say 50. Also height as 50. Then let me also use these items called object fit and border radius 50%. Yes, it's now centered. I mean circular, sorry. Okay, what else do we need? Okay, we have post status here, image and the button. So justify content center, align items. Okay, so just let me make this as what is the name of the property? Space between. Okay, if we are doing this, so we have to decrease the width, say 450 px. Okay, it will not work. So better to make padding 20 px. Okay, not padding, I guess margin. Okay, that also doesn't work. So let's add margin here and here. Or what if we make space evenly or space around? Okay, wait a sec. This is a post, open post modal. We are having margin 20 here. Let me remove this from here as well. I think that's fine. we can increase size of this image a little bit. So say 50 px to 60 px. Yes, but it is not looking 5 minutes, kind of breaking. So contain, I mean it's not breaking, it's pixelated because the image quality is too much to hold for the app. So it will be fine if I upload a simple image. So let me show you. Let me upload this image. Upload profile picture. It's getting uploaded. Done. And it says profile picture has been successfully updated, and this looks fine now, I guess. So in our data, I mean in our profile pictures, it has been updated. Okay, so I think it looks like this, not much but fine. Okay, now one problem I have encountered, if I click from here, I mean let's say Nishant Kumar 2 is the current username. If I click, we will get all the data, I mean all the posts for this data, for this user. But if I go from here, we will not see any posts. So let me come over to this component called, let's say, top bar. Is it this component? Wait, let me check. No, if I click this view profile button we have, I think it's in profile pop-up. Where is it? Yes, here. So we have this button called, what is the view profile? Yes. So this should be not user ID, this should be ID only, because we have changed the key name from user ID to ID. Let me show you. Open the console in Firestore. Let me show you what I mean. So in the users, we will have, if I check this, we will have ID as this. So if we make this as ID, it will be fixed. So now let me check it here, and let me go to home and click view profile, and we will see the data here that we weren't seeing previously. So that was the problem that we just fixed. Make the user ID to ID. Now we have a problem in our application that we will fix now. So the name name for the current user is Nishant Kumar 2, and the post is also done from here, this current username. But the name that we are having is from the posts collection, not the users collection. So let me show you what I mean. So if you check here, we will have this. This post dot. Where is the name? Okay, this is not the name. Where is the name? This time, yes, username we have, and this username is inside the posts collection. So what will happen if we change the name from Nishant Kumar 2 to Nishant Kumar? The name will be changed here, but not the name from the posts. So we have to show the name from the users table. So we have this array here called all users. So let me just try to console.log all users, and then let's console the posts. And if you go to the home page and open the console, let's see the output. So first on line 21, we will have an array, and it will contain the ID. So each one has the ID like this and this. So we will use this ID to get the name. For example, we are adding this ID in post collection as well. So let me show you. So in posts, let's say we have this user ID. So we'll compare the ID of the user with this user ID, and if it matches, only then we will show the name of the user that we have here. So let's implement that. So we will just filter out through this all users. So say filter, let's say a user, and then we will return user dot id if it is equal to posts dot user id. So we are comparing the ID like 5v's is whatever, and this ID I mean with the ID of this. So let's say this user w2eccf is having the post. So let me show you what post does this have. Yes, let's say this post. So the ID is same. I mean this ID and the user ID. So if this matches, only then we will map or we will get the data and show the output. So let me just go, I mean get the 0th element from here and give it a refresh. So we don't need this post, so remove it. And then let's see what we get. So we're getting all these items. So let me just get the name from here called Nishant. Let's say the name. Save this and we will have the name of the user that we have on currently. Now just copy the entire thing and just paste it at the place of post.username and save. So both the users will have the same name because we have changed it. And now if you change it again, let's say, wait, just add a question mark here and let's see. Will give you profile. Yes, now it's working. This allows us to get the undefined values and load the page. I mean, load the page even when the values are undefined initially. Now let me edit this Nishant Kumar to Nishant Kumar 2. Okay, click edit, make this as 2 and save. So the name here will be saved as well in all the places. Okay. Now if you check LinkedIn, we also have the headline here after the name. So let's also add that. Just copy this, I mean copy any p tag and just cut this here. I mean copy here, not cut, and add it here. So the name will be called as headline. Now we will have headlines here for the user. And also, okay, we need a headline here, not timestamp. So change it. Now let me come over to CSS file for this or CSS, and we will have status, timestamp and all. Let me add the heading. So let me check the style for this. Okay, it's same as this timestamp, but the font is little bit bigger. I will make it little bit bigger. So just let me copy all the items, paste it here. This will be here, but font size will be of 14px, and this looks much better. Also, we can decrease the font here also. Let's say 10. Okay, I think that's fine. Also, let me make this as 500, and yes, it looks much better. What if we make this as 16? Okay, it's bigger. Make it 15. So I guess that's fine. So we can do the same thing. Okay, we are having these items, so yes. Okay, now let me log out from this user and log in with the other account to show you what we get in the, let's say, what we get in the home profile card. Sign in. So we are seeing this headline here and the profile picture with the image of the current user here.